We're back.
Grump.
Remkey and BigNick.
It is time right now. We are in the money. From here on, we're in the money. You know, we're in our top fours right now. We have 3 NPS champions. We have, you know, our most recent, we have a Spaceman. Before that, we have a couple Remkeys. And we have a Krasi beforehand, but we've got one new challenger.
Big Nicholas takes down Salmon in, I want to say, a 12 or 11 inning.
12 game.
12 inning game at Castle.
Which, incredible.
I like Faceman, but I want to see a new champ, or I want to see a slice champ, so I'm rooting for Big Nick all the way. And he's got to take down Remkey. Remkey not able to avenge his loss to Sam that sent him to losers. Sam barely escaping that one.
Remkey's got to find his joy somewhere else.
He's got to... He's got money. That's probably be his source of
So I think we're going to go jump right into the draft right now. Right in it now, and I see Faceman's on the left, so got some standards. Yoshi Park, Big Nick is P1. We're starting with the park, my least favorite stadium, but I mean, hey, wherever
honestly,
people want to go.
I will agree that hazardless, out of all the hazardless stadiums, Park is my least favorite. I just find it like at least Garden, it makes you drastically change up the draft.
Yep.
Park is just like, hey, all those, you know, DK, maybe like Bro, yeah, we're just not going to let you homer with them, basically.
But instead, it does make that chemistry matter more. Like, so you get those ones where, because it's a big park, for anybody who doesn't know at home, we have all our parks are different sizes that we have with our hazards off that we have here. And this one's a little bit bigger. Not our biggest, but a bit bigger. But yeah, it makes those home run hitters a little bit tougher, you know. That Wario a single chem, is that going out? If you're hitting it down the line, you have to hit it perfectly, basically. So I do think
just go double.
And even like the KB gets harder because KB's hitting the far one to the corner. You've got more room for that thing to go foul.
Yeah.
Unlike something like Jungle where it just feels like it should go foul and it hits that pole each time. You got that, but I think we have fairly standard draft so far.
I don't know what Bro Remkey picked, but
Remkey's always a hammer.
Remkey is always a hammer.
Ooh, and we do see Big Nick with the counter pick on pitcher.
Oh, Peach. Yep. We're seeing a Peach in loser semifinals.
Yeah, and Remkey's a big believer. He's been the one calling out that he thinks that Peach is, you know, just up there with the monkeys. That, you know, he is always a believer of the Diddy or the Dixie, but as you saw right there, Big Nick decided with a strategy, said, I'm going to try and make you uncomfortable. If you want to beat me, you got to beat me fair, and I'm not going to have to play against that outside pitcher on Dixie.
Hey, man, Big Nick's rocking the Mario cap right now, the Mario team.
Puts it on right for us.
Peach.
He's putting on a show.
I would say Peach is probably top 5, but I would say Peach is 5th.
So, I was going to say, I'm like, does he not have a wall jumper? But I forgot about Mario right there.
Mario's the pitcher.
Yeah, Mario pitchers. We're going for speedrun strats here, but no, I think we've got, other than that, I think these are pretty standard teams other than the Dixie pick. But again, that 9th pick is your comfort zone. And it does give what we talked about earlier was that chemistry. Is you go up, you either put Dixie early in the order or you put Dixie 9th, and you wrap it around with that DK chemistry to try and take that home run left field. I've been sitting with the king of DK home runs for this. I think that when the stats come in, I don't think there's a chance that anybody in this tournament has more DK home runs than Grump himself.
Yeah, dude. Lefty DK. I want to see a righty one, honestly, especially now because you got PD right afterwards. So going for the back and forth, Remkey's only going to have one fielder swap per inning. So if you try to bait out a charge with righty DK and force him to swap, and then she's like, "Yeah, I'll just slap instead." You get that down, then he can't swap, and PD has a much easier time getting that over the fence with more chemistry and without a wall jumper to block him out.
And it's an interesting one. You see here right now, I think that Nick has a lot of the better fielders. Like, he's got the strong fielding team. He's got the Yoshi, he's got the DK, he's got the catcher, and he's got, I think, undoubtedly the best pitcher in the game with Boo.
Yes.
While Remkey has power.
I will say it's not as I think it's less lopsided than, because here's the thing, Madge is probably the best corner fielder in the game, but Walu is really good. Wario is big. He's got very big what I call dummy fielding energy. He makes plays that no one else could. Luigi, good wall jumper, probably better than Mario.
I think comparable.
Peach with the right. Peach is a movement like no one else. Birdo, great for the suck, great for the egg, and Noki, I guess, could be a decent left fielder.
Yeah, I think that he's got that, but I do still give it to Nix on the defense.
Yeah, definitely.
And even I'm trying to see right now, he goes up and he has right now the Boo and the Dixie. We've seen it before with the 2 swaps.
Yeah.
Is that we used to see some people start taking advantage of swapping their pitchers mid-inning to get that hand advantage. We could see at least here, but again, it's a one-swap game. There's one choice that you have each inning, and I personally like that a lot more because I found it very annoying when people would go They'd put in a pitcher on one side, and then they'd swap the pitcher and then bring back that pitcher again.
That was not the when two swaps were still a thing. That wasn't the case I saw most of the time. Most of the time it was righty DK, swap wall jumpers, and then afterwards lefty PD, swap wall jumpers again. I hated that.
Yep.
I really
now there's more thought goes into I think your lineup now.
Goes into it. And so limitation in this case for one swap is nice. It gives options to you.
And Grump, we are right into this game again. Loser here gets 4th place. Winner goes on to play face man for top 3. And I think that this is an exciting game to go up. Again, we got that Peach starting off, and let's see how it goes.
Right now it's an 0-2 count. Sworth leading off for Big Nicholas. He's chased 2 pitches so far, but he's maintaining his composure. Got a better, and he chases on the 2-2 outside. Remkey's been throwing a pretty consistent pitch. It's curving outside for that first at-bat.
I think he threw that 5 straight times there, and he got Nick to chase it a couple times. He's really sticking with that outside edge. Especially back of the box, you got to wait on it, but a great DK hit. DK
slap, man, is going to really do it for you this game. Park especially, if you're not going to get that chemistry, I think slap in this case, or even, you could go for the occasional 2-star banana with bases loaded.
Yep.
I was talking with Baltor about that, possibly using like Wario Garlic on a garden for that sort of situation. I think Park supports that as well.
Nick wants it here. He's got that chemistry, and he's got maybe the best line drive star swinger in the game, so he wants it here. Even a single, but you want that dinger right now. You want nothing else but.
Possibly going for the inside sour, and he misses that.
He called the pitch, and he just was a little bit, I think, front of the box. He hits that, but because that back of the box, a little bit delay, and he just missed it on the inside.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate whiff for Large Nicholas here. Madge quickly takes 2 strikes, barely over the strike zone, and that's a nasty.
Iced him out 3 pitches. That again, great job by Remkey there. Right now, Big Nick's probably feeling a bit down, but he knows that, you know what, I can do this.
I believe in the train conductor Mario Cap.
Hey, we were talking about it before already about that handedness of pitcher, and right away he does that exactly. He wants that boot to the outside so that you have to think about it a little bit more with that Birdo hit.
Yeah, you don't want to give up any easy eggs, especially with the star chance up to keep your count up at 4. Remkey's team right now, honestly looking at we got an egg.
And he just misses it. But
yeah.
Only a single, but I mean, a single with Bowser up next doesn't really mean much more.
Wario maybe gets that. Yoshi definitely gets that one. I don't see any major star hitters for Remkey. I mean, I see Noki with line drive. That's really it, unless you want to go for a 2-star fireball, which is probably not a good idea.
Yeah. So he's got he doesn't have much, but again, right now here's the danger part. As we said, he's got lots of power hitters, and he's going with power hitters with chemistry right now. And he launches it. Absolutely nuked to the wall, but again with Yoshi Park, it's looking like a double instead of a home run. Oh, he's pushing.
What is he doing? Is he throwing home? Oh, no, he is. They're in a pickle.
We've got this, and they're waiting each other out. Great play.
A good base running maneuver.
That was so smart by Nick there. He waited. He made Remkey make the decision, and going back, because you know what? You as the fielder, you're the one who gets to wait. You get to decide the pace of a rundown, and you get these decisions. So great job by him. I mean, you lost 1 run, but you got to feel good that you got that out.
Oh, it's just the beginning of the and that one is cranked high and deep left field. That one's gone. King Boo, not average, abnormal KB at bat.
Absolutely smoked. And this is what you talked about. You said that one swap is you got to have your players on each side. Instead, he swapped pitchers to start the inning. He could not put a wall jumper out there.
Yeah,
that hurts.
That's not. Yeah, that just hurts. I don't think that's a mistake on Big Nick's part. But right now, he's just got to get Wario and Waluigi. That's a good strikeout.
Yep. Comes right back in it. There's lots of game. There's 8 more at-bats you have, and Remkey has shown he's come every single game he's played. He's jumped on the lead. But the one that he lost so far was Sam N coming back in the, I think, 7th or 8th inning. Had a big inning and shows. It's 1 inning. You just got to line up a couple singles, maybe a dinger here and there, and you're right back.
The Face Man, Sam N, Big Balla game is convinced me that anything can happen.
Yeah.
Because Face Man walked off with a grand slam and had like a 9-run comeback.
Also, that was a beautiful pitch. Those are 2 that I swing at every single time.
Especially with Luigi with his night slap. That's gonna get.
He's got it with Mario. Great play. Big Nick holding it back down after that early home run. He's able to sit back and not end up screwing anything up. So great by him to bring things back.
June in chat saying Mario Captain, it's show over. I don't think so. I think the Mario Captain with the hat for Big Nick is really going to propel him to get far. If you got righty PM up, chases on the. That's not going to be sour contact.
No, that was a bit of an impatience. You saw Nick went down 0-2 in the count. He wasn't very happy with it, so that was that impatience, and Remkey capitalized. He put that outside pitch, and that's the only spot you don't want to hit that one.
Peach is, I think, playing against Remkey's Peach pitcher is a most dangerous game, especially like. He just knows how to maneuver so well compared to other players, and that's going to be a nice little bloop single by Yoshi with 2 outs. Did you go for a 5-star?
I don't think I take the 5-star since this is, top 4. It's hype, but I don't think I take that. Instead, we're going to see Remkey swap over, but I think you have to hit with that star swing right now. You have 5 stars on deck, and, here's a good chance to pick back the game.
Okay. I think I'll say yes, but unintentionally, because charging, going for the sour with Mario. A lot of people have been going for sour contact with Mario. Basically turning into a Luigi Fireball, and I think with how volatile his start, that's gonna.
There's the sour. It pops back up, but a great play. Oh, just a bad bounce on that one. Jumped right back to the catcher almost. Honestly, he could have clicked Y or X on that one. But again, not a bad inning for Nick himself.
That lands that's a nasty.
And a great play. I did not think PM was catching that one.
Question for you: if that landed in that fireball, if that landed in foul territory, would still be considered fair because it bounced off all.
Still be a fair ball on that side. So the moment that it touched the player, I mean that's in real rules of baseball. Again, Mario baseball likes to be a little bit screwy there.
Gotcha.
But here's Nick going up with that boo pitcher. Great first pitch.
That's a slice.
Oh, the frame 3 foul. Now we're up 0-2, and a great third pitch. Honestly, this is the exact reason why he put that boo there. He's walking Bowser. I think that was to be a bit expected on this one. But what do you got next? You got Hammer with Kem.
And KB, looming below. We've got a home run in his last at-bat, so
he launches it. Absolutely smoked, and it is over the fence. 3-run dinger, and we are up 6-0 for Remkey.
Baba Booey for Remkey right now. He is just in a BigNick. Looks honestly, he tugged his cap down a little. He was looking toward the ground. He looked honestly. I thought he might cry there. And he gives another dinger now to KB. We're on a runaway because he doesn't get that swap anymore.
No, and honestly, that's a tough one. Right? It was BigNick threw the same pitch there. He threw that twice before that, where he threw that outside in slowly, and Remkey sat on it. Remkey knew that pitch was coming before it started. Again, we're not over here. Oh! I mean, hits him with a 3-2 count. No different than just walking him on the outside. A good take by Remkey, but again, we just want to get this out here. Yeah, no damage. No damage done hitting him. You're completely fine with that. The damage was by that hammer, bro, and absolutely nuking it with chemistry.
Another consistent 3-run inning for Remkey. We might see, you know what? He keeps doing that over and over. It's going to lead to something definitely.
Luigi makes a great play. Baltor just feels the chills on the back of his neck right now watching. He knows that Luigi just made a great play.
The Manchioneer's jersey starts to glow for him.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically, Spider-Man has the Spidey sense. Baltor has the Luigi sense, and he knows it.
Oh.
And a great play. And this is the point right now where BigNick has to sit back and just calm down. You feel defeated right now. You feel, my pitching, I can't get anything by him. My hitting, nothing's dropping despite good hits, but you just got to sit back and know that you have 6 more at-bats. You need to sit back and pitch like you know you can.
We have to see for starters because Remkey, again, another 3 runs, he'll be 1 away from Mercy territory. And he's got Wario and Luigi to lead off this inning, both impeccable stuff. That one is not going to...
Nope. We got Yoshi in left. I think that's caught by most left fielders. But, again, a nice little single, nice little shot here. But, yeah, we've got, we can come right back in it. We got the Luigi, and, again, just a regular hit.
What do you think of Righty Luigi?
I think Righty Luigi, you're tipping your hat what you're doing because you're never hitting with a star. And the main thing I think he's going for with that is just that he's hitting to different fields. He doesn't want to hit to Yoshi.
Gotcha.
He wants to force that fielder swap.
Okay. So I was going to modify my question. What do you think of Righty Luigi if you're assuming you're not trying to go for a star hit?
I don't like it with the way he built his lineup, I don't like it because his next batter is also a righty. I think it's really good to put him there and then go up and put a lefty. But, didn't need it. Didn't need Yoshi for either of those.
He got 3, I think, perfect contact, 2 foul, and then 1 right lined out to first. But Remkey has been making good location with that. And
absolutely smoked. It is completed, and Nick has started the comeback.
Big Nicholas on the board.
What a great shot. Just sat back, and he's been seeing. Remkey's been throwing a lot of first pick strikes, and he sat back and just nuked it.
I think for when it comes to pitching fundamentals, one of the biggest things is you got to learn to expend those balls. They're there for a reason. You got to
it's
move them in
variance.
and out.
He's been burning Nick on that one. We've seen a few times where Nick's gone 0-2 in the count, not swinging once, and he went up, and now he's jumping on it. A little bit too antsy on that one, but we're still fine. We got 1 out, Madge on first, and we're into Boo.
I think righty PM is the play for Yoshi Park. You got no chem. You're probably not going to hit a home run outside of perfect contact.
Even with the steal, he throws him out at second. I think that was, again, I'm not a big fan of base running. I rather just see ball, hit ball a lot. But he made the right play there. But Remkey still with the strong arms and a strong hit.
I think smart base running, it can be very annoying to play against, and usually I get grumped on in that sense because Super 63 base running shenanigans are in play.
Yeah, and sometimes you just got to accept the L and you just throw it to the next base and walk him back. Where you're just like, I'm not getting no shenanigans here.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see here. I didn't see the star swing on the first pitch. I think Remkey may be holding it back. Yep.
I think he's able to perform it. Birdo is kind of like Toad in that sense. Where you just, at least with Birdo, it's gonna sour more, but you just gotta reach with the tip, and then you'll get that nice contact. And he was BigNick was not trying to go for the inside sour.
No, that was great pitching there. He kept wiggling on the outside. The question is, what does he do here? And he's double walking. I think he's around Dinger City players right now, and Dinger City players like to do nothing but doing that double walk when I watch. So I think he's learning.
Bro. That's what I did against Boomerang.
But we'll see here. Does this pay off? Again, he's got KB up, and he's got no wall jump. He triple walked. That is a bold strategy. I have honestly
see if it pays off for him.
Oh, but he puts. Ooh, I'm not a fan of this play, but let's see if it pays off. You either can keep Yoshi in left or Yoshi at second base. It saves for different hits.
I'm not sure what I think of the 1K with you have Piazza right there. That's gonna be launched. So
yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay, we almost had a bow moment.
And honestly, that is a bold decision by Nick. He's going up, and he says, I'm down 5 runs. I'm going to give you 3 people in a row. You're not going to hit a dinger on me, and you're going to get out. And he called that out, and, great call by him.
It was a good effort by Remkey he made a tactical decision. Triple walking, honestly, if there's one way you have to, neuter the heavies, walking them is the best way. And then, going for, hoping the slap, pitching your best way to the slap, and hoping it just pops out like that.
And the only reason you're doing that though is because he got those first 2 outs of the inning. And that's I don't think he does that with 1 out. I don't think he does that with 0 outs because now you're in bunt territory and you're scared of that.
Yeah.
Oh, great hit by Dixie, went right under KB. I think that's our first moment where Remkey gets that with an A press, I think. But it's starting off the inning. We'll get to see if we can keep it going. Wario, he doesn't even need the jump. I was thinking he had to for it, but Wario, the big boy himself, I think we've got 2 Wario enjoyers in this room on comm. Yeah. So, Grump, there's many things I can disagree with you on, but, Wario is not one of those things.
Wario being 11 in the latest tier list for the last season is something I very much approve of. That's his spot, honestly.
Grump, you've carried it on, but I was the first Wario over PM lover here where, at that point, that was sacrilege to say in this community.
Really?
But instead, we've kept up, and now people, put that big pink man. Let's give the nice term for him.
The Toy Story meme. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah, basically. So we got that, and we just saw there. We're talking about righty Luigi, and he had a little crappy hit, bad contact, and it just ended up dropping. A little Texas leaguer. Ooh,
that's a bad bunt. That's a really bad. Oh, he's bunting.
Oh, I like this. The crowd's calling Remkey out, saying, "Why don't you hit? You have Peach here. You can hit the ball." Or are you just going to take the coward's way out and bunt it?
I think with 0 outs, it pays to be cowardly, but also it's not hype.
Is it the right call? Yes. Is it the cowardly call?
Yes.
100%.
What is he? Okay, I was going to say, if he doesn't tag him out
those are not 2 mutually exclusive things.
Yes, and I will fully admit that bunting is a very much a tactical decision, and it is probably the right decision to do in this case. In any case where you have an out to exchange for a run, do it.
Nobody in this venue is arguing if it's the cool.
But it is definitely the cowardly way. The cool kids, you will face your slapper trajectory RNG, and you will like it.
So now we got first and third. This is a dangerous situation. Oh, and he's going for the bunt with Birdo. The venue's. I can see getting angrier by the second on this one.
I would probably pop a vein if this happens.
0-2, though. This is tougher for the bunt because now you got to make sure it stays fair. Oh, and he just misses the strike.
I thought that was a strikeout.
And he goes for that, the Birdo Egg, and it's over. He needed the jump there.
Yeah, DK not really doing so hot for Nick so far. His last at bat, I think, was a slap that was caught by Wally in that one.
And this is the tough one. Right now, Grump, we are one swing of the bat away from Mercy. Let's see if Remkey decides to swing the bat or decides to bunt with Hammer Bro on this one.
It's really, honestly, if you had 2 outs, again, walking those 2 back-to-back, burning those 2 runs, and then
and he walks him. I don't think he wanted it. I think he wanted that inside pitch, but he gets that. And now we're sitting KB, potential dinger, but even a fly ball will go up and put him up 10-1.
I think you need to burn a star here. No, that's
Nukes it.
sac fly.
Yoshi gets there. This is going to be 1 run, though.
And he's advancing Bowser also to get the scoring run on third.
Mercying run on third. Nobody cares about who's on first, but who do we got? We got the man himself. We got Waluigi. And he is able to end it. Remkey goes up quick and takes it 11-1. Again, great game here.
BigNick, a great run so far. The 15th or 13th seed.
He outsees himself to 4th place. I don't think he'd be mad at this. You know, our biggest in-person LAN tournament. And BigNick showed up today. BigNick.
Yeah.
I do not want to say this performance showed anything about anything else because he showed today. He kept up with top players the whole time. And honestly,
he
made
took
some
out
of
the
them
guy
look
who
silly.
took out Remkey.
Yeah, he took out that. He played a strong game against Boomerang Bro and mercied him. BigNick, I don't think, it's a name that we always see on our list, but it's not somebody we saw coming this far.
There's a couple of
did
people
great.
in the background, you wouldn't expect to be front runners, but Vickless, he showed up. BigNick, he's showing up.
Yeah, and that's what's great. Like, we don't want the same people every time.
Yeah.
We have different people.
Just throw the next game, the next NPSS.
Yeah. We just gotta keep. We want that. We wanted a new NPS champion, but instead what we're gonna see is the chances at multi-times. Remkey's got 2 in his pocket. Krasy, I believe, has 1 in his pocket.
A dynasty, a new player is cool. A dynasty is also cool.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap things up here, but we're going to see Remkey versus Faceman next, the 2 most recent NPS champions. So please stay on here, and I'm sure it'll be a great match to watch.
Got any jokes?
No.